What's up, family? Marcus here with the Puka Minute Podcast. I'm here to bring to you another edition of our subscriber pack giveaway. Right here we have 23 packs. They are all numbered, and you watched me open them last night on this channel, and you found out to enter to win, all you had to do was comment down below and say the word enter. But you also had to be a subscriber, didn't you? Well, I have a list here. I want to go over it with you really quickly before I tell you how we're going to do this. So there were there's 23 packs, but there's 25 subscribers that have entered to win. Now here's the thing, if your name's highlighted here, it's because one of two things. You're either not a subscriber, or your privacy settings won't allow me to see that you are a subscriber. So it is not over for you, alright? I know that at least half of these people are subscribers, but to be fair, firm, and across the board, I'm going to have you guys do a little something for me. If you're willing to do this, please change your privacy settings so I can see that you're a subscriber. If you're not willing to do that, that's fine. Take a picture, DM it to me on Twitter of you already subscribed to the channel, like, you know, that if you put your cursor over the subscribe button, it says unsubscribe or something. Alright, and then we will get all of you 9 together and give you more packs. And those packs will be in here. So what we're going to do is I have numbered the ones that I have confirmed as subscribers. I have them numbered from 1 to 16. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 16. Didn't include the highlighted ones. And I'm going to do a storytelling bit with the dice. It'll be completely random, more random than you'll ever have wanted to ever see, probably. Sorry, it's been a long day. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to find out who gets what. I'll write down in which pack number that everyone gets. It'll be fun. I think it'll be much better than it sounds right now. I think it'll be really cool. Is there a chance that the masterpiece isn't given away tonight? Yes, there is a chance. If Pack 7 isn't one of the ones picked for these 16 people, then that just means that it's possibly going to be picked for some of the remaining people that are subscribers that I just haven't confirmed yet. If that happens, we're not going to get upset. We're just going to, come on guys, help me out here. It's really tough doing a giveaway like this and having some really awesome cards involved in it. People are emotional about getting their stuff. But while I'm saying that, let me mention to you also, it's going to cost a heap to ship all this stuff, not to mention the money I had to spend on the packs. There is a Patreon link down below and a one-time donation down below. If you guys find it within your hearts or within the abilities of your wallets to just $1 or 50 cents or whatever you can do to help me out with the costs of this. Do I expect you guys to pay for this whole thing? No, I don't. Would it be awesome? Yes, it would, because then we could do it a lot more often. But I do need some help with shipping. Y'all know that I'm at the academy. Getting supplies is going to cost money. Yes, it sucks. But hey, we're here for fun, and we're going to have fun. And we're going to start right now. Alright? So, here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these packs upside down. Okay? And I do not know the order, and neither do you. And then I'm going to shuffle them a little bit, here and there, and you'll see. All right, just bear with me. All right, I'm going to shuffle them like a cutting them in half and doing some weird magic tricks here, And then we're going to do our storytelling phase. We're going to do one of two stories that I've drawn up. We're either going to tell a story about the lawyer, or we're going to tell a story about the shop owner. Now, if you're following along as to where Pack 7 is, well, you're smarter than me, and there's no way in hell I'm doing it. But good luck to all of you. Remember, if your name is highlighted, that doesn't mean you can't win. That means you need to prove to me that you're a subscriber. And again, I know that some of you are, but I'm trying to be fair across the board, alright? So, I am about to stop shuffling these right here, okay? I don't know what is what. But I'm going to roll this D20, and this D20 is going to show me where I'm going to cut the deck. And then we'll start with our story. Alright, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. Okay. I have now cut it. And it's about to fall, but it didn't. Okay, cool. Alright. Hopefully the suspense is building, because that's kind of what I want to happen. Alright, here we go. Odd number, the lawyer story. Even number, the shop owner story. Even number, shop owner story. Alright, here we go. Last week, a shop owner named Lemony Jim Snappy decided that he was going to host a tournament in his local store. And he invited 25 individuals to play in said tournament. Those individuals are on this list. Now, Lemony by no means is a man of money. He just likes to see people happy. But all 25 of the people he invited did RSVP to come to his tournament. And for some reason, which you will find out soon, 9 of them did not make it to the tournament in time. 9 of them didn't make it to the tournament in time. Alright? So the 16 people that did just felt like their odds were better. Lemony likes to give away reward packs just for showing up. And believe it or not, the first person to show up to this tournament was Lionel. Lionel was the first person to show up. And when Lionel had his first match, he was paired with Adam Seibold. So Lionel and Adam Seibold were paired against each other. And their match went to 1 total game, apparently. Not really sure why, but it went to 1 total game. During that 1 game, they had to combine mulligan 5 times. Now, they both felt pretty good about their chances because Lionel opened this pack. For those of you paying attention, that's pack 5. And it had a Girapir Orrery for 4 artifact. Each player may play an additional land on each of his or her turns. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. Lionel felt confident. Yes, he did. And the shop owner did have to make sure and keep track of the wins and losses. Of course, the packs that they open, they can keep. And Adam Seibold ended up winning that match. And the pack that he opened had a label called 16 on it. And in that pack, it had a Chief of the Foundry, an Experimental Aviator, a Brazen Scourge, and a Chandra Torch of Defiance. So he probably won because of that Chandra, because on turn 4, when he got to pull her out, she did work on Lionel. Congratulations, Adam Seibold, on getting a Chandra. Of course, the shop owner had to keep track of that. Another pair of people that had to go against each other was Star Fury, and 17 is irrelevant because there isn't a 17, and the Strider. So the Strider and Star Fury went against each other, and they had to combine mulligan just once. And Star Fury got his pack, and it had a number 20 written on it, which also known to have a Demolition Stomper, Janjeet Sentry, a unlicensed disintegration, and an animation module. Star Fury felt good about his chances. It was then up excuse me, to the Strider to come up with a way to beat the animation module. And he called one of his buddies, and he was a preset on his phone. Speed dial number 6. And that buddy of his needed to help him beat Star Fury. And the pack he got had a Toolcraft exemplar in it. With that Toolcraft exemplar, Star Fury got the win. It was a close match, but well played. Those were the two first matches, and they were both done quickly. There were many other games to be played. One of the players in the tournament got very disappointed because he expected his opponent of cheating. The player that was complaining of cheating was Steve Fontaine. Steve Fontaine only was on his first turn when he noticed that his opponent was shuffling incorrectly. So he put up a request to win the match without finishing the game. Now, many other people did not like that because there was no evidence. But because the pack that Steve Fontaine got was this one, had a fabrication module, a harness lightning, a Malfist doorbuster, and a cultivator's cavern. Because his pack had this in it, he was okay to continue to go on. And the store owner realized that he did not put down the Strider in number 21. The store owner looked out of his window to see if those other 9 people were coming, and there was still no sight of any of them. He did send out a quick email and text message to those that he had information on and let them know that it was not too late. They could still show up and win and play. But it was time to move on with the tournament and find out what the 4th game would be from who against who. It was Obunai against USSS J4 Vegeta. Now those two combined for 4 mulligans. And in those 4 mulligans, 3 of them belonged to Obunai. But Obunai's pack was number 10 and labeled with a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Also had a foil Ruinous Gremlin, but he didn't feel too great about his chances of winning, as he isn't very knowledgeable on black, which he decided to go. So it was up to USSS J4 Vegeta to come up with an answer against the mono black deck of Obanai. And his pack had a 6 on it. Inside of his pack, he was happy to see an electrostatic pummeler. With that electrostatic pummeler, he did win against Obanai. He was pleased, as anyone would be. It was then time for the store owner to call for a break, get his pizza, as he had to order 5 pizzas for everyone. Each pizza had just 1 slice, which makes no sense, but that's okay. There were 6 different toppings on each one. After they were done eating, it was time to find out the other matchups. One of the matchups was D's at 7 against Josh Nats. Dizit's been around the game for a long time. He feels he has the experience to win. And in his initial pack, he got a pack with the number 2 on it. It had an Aether Hub in it, an Iron League Steed in it, a Consulate Surveillance, and a Metallurgic Summonings. Dizit felt very, very good about his chances, not only with his experience, but with his pack. His opponent, Josh Nats, had a pack with the number 11 on it. His pack contained an Angel of Invention. Two mythics in their packs, 1 each. They both felt good. The next 2 people to be paired up were the suspense was building in the shop. Eddie Carbo versus Peli Lobutu. The store owner did not feel like he was saying that name right, but he said it anyway. Eddie Carbo received a pack with the number 14 on it. It had a Fairgrounds Warden, a Refurbish, a Gurper Guide, and a Syndicate Trafficker. He felt okay about his chances, but he really likes playing red and wished he would have gotten that. He didn't get the support in his packs to play red, but he did go 3 color. Pililobutu, if I'm even saying that name right, had to mulligan a total of 3 times. But in his pack, he received a pack with the number 15 on it. His uncommons were decent: Whisper Weaver Angel, Creeping Mold, Consulate Surveillance, and a Shillelagh's Artistry. He hates playing blue, but he said, oh well, what the hell. The tournament's free anyway, and he had high spirits. It was then time to figure out another matchup. And there weren't many people left in the building that did make it there on time. There were only 5. One of them would have a bye. The person that had that bye was Enora Z. Enora Z had a bye, so she didn't have to mulligan. Or he. Apologize. But Enora Z did get the pack labeled with a 19 on it. Had a Fumigate and Creeping Mold, Disappearing Act, and Oval Chase Daredevil. The excitement did not last long because the pack had a lot of different colors in it. But a free win is a free win, and 1 minute later, another pair was matched. And there were only 4 people left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was Wing Dingo versus Buddy Jesus Smokes. They had to mulligan a total of 2 times. And the Winged Dingo's pack was labeled with a number 9. Winged Dingus got a Harsh Scrutiny, Nature's Way, Ceremonious Rejection, and an Aetherstorm Rock. He felt very good about his odds due to the fact that Aetherstorm Rock is a bomb in Limited. The store owner's pizza was now missing as everyone's bellies were full. Buddy Jesus Smokes pack was labeled with a number 23. And he had a Torrential Gear Hulk, a Weaponcraft Enthusiast, a Longfin Sky Whale, and a Gearshift Ace. He played 1 white color and 1 blue color, which I don't know why I said the numbers, but he was very pleased, and he beat the Winged Dingo because of a final play Torrential Gearhawk. Oops. The last matchup was between Jacob Tooth and Greg Yansbley. They had to mulligan a total of 5 times. And Jacob Tooth, his pack was labeled with the number 4 on it. He played green-black because he had a Blooming Marsh in his pack. He was happy to get a Nissa emblem, and his uncommons were Engineered Might, Blossoming Defense, and Speedway Fanatic. His opponent Greg, his pack had a number 17 on it. It was an Arborback Stomper, Harsh Scrutiny, Disappearing Act, and an Eliminate the Competition. After a long fought battle, they tied. And that is the intermission of our story. And if your name is on this list and highlighted, that means that I need proof that you're a subscriber. Please send me that on Twitter, which would be great. I'm losing my train of thought, trying to figure out who the last two people were. Oh yeah, Greg. Got a 7, so Greg. And pack 4 was Jacob. This is as random as I could get, guys. This was as fun as I could make it with the amount of time I have. And there are 9 people left, and a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left, which means I need 2 more. Hold that thought. What I have here is 2 more packs. So we're going to open those now. Put our little labels on them. That way all 9 remaining people have a reason to fight. By the way, you Patreons, some of the things that you might get in the mail are these extra packs if they're not claimed. So if any of these packs are not claimed, what happens with them? They can be sent to Patreons, those that constantly help us out with our costs here at the Puka Minute. This pack has a Virtuitous Gearhulk in it. Of course, right? Why not? In this pack